Hey, welcome back to No Hype Beer Reviews. Unless it's your first time, then welcome. Please consider subscribing. If you do, hit the notification bell, get all the updates. We're set for today's video. Beer's courtesy of Chris. Thanks so much, Chris. I really appreciate it. So yesterday I had a beer that I did it as a mystery beer. I didn't know what was in it. That was awful, and it had tea in it, and literally and figuratively left a bad taste in my mouth. So today I was like, yeah, what beer should I start with? And I'm like, wait, I have another beer that has tea. So we're going for a little bit of redemption today. Different brewery, but a tea beer. So this is from Shubrew, which I've had some of their stuff before. And this is Shunami, self-explanatory dessert stout, dirty chai latte. Great can art. I love that. Got little lattes on the sides. So coffee, chai spices, black tea, vanilla, milk, sugar, 10% ABV. They're out of Harmony, Pennsylvania. They don't seem to have a date, but I'm not worried about it, given the style. My OCD is kicking in. Smells good. Wow. So it's pouring a really dark brown, like beyond cola color. Man, that's a good mix of what I think, and again, I can already smell it, which is really incredible. That's a good mix of chai tea with a heavy hand of cinnamon. Right level of sweetness and all that. That's okay. And again, like I haven't even gotten into a proper aroma, and that's already kicking out, you know, what I was thinking and hoping it would. So once it's in the glass, like I was saying, like it was a dark brown when I was pouring it out. It's black. It's not like motor oil black, but it's definitely a black beer. Just under 2 fingers of a mocha looking head, a chai latte color head. It's a little darker than at least how I drink chai lattes. But yeah, I mean, definitely looks like a nice big stout. Let's get a proper aroma. Wow. So chai, okay, so it does have chai spices specifically. I don't get coffee. Chai spices for sure. Like I'm saying, cinnamon. I get like that. What is that? Cardamom? I forget the name of it. But like definitely that thing. I can see like some nutmeg. And then they also put in some black tea. I wouldn't say I get specifically black tea. I do get some vanilla. I know I'm the vanilla police, but this has vanilla and lactose in it. So definitely between the two, it's definitely kicking that out. Getting the aroma, you know, closer out of the glass. It's peppery. And I don't know if all chai latte has black pepper. I think it does. Like, it definitely has this peppery thing. But yeah, now that it's closer, I mean, it really smells a lot like just chai latte. It's kind of a trip, to be honest with you. All right, let's see about the taste. Cheers. Thanks again, Chris. Yeah, this is good. Yeah. Yeah, just like I was saying about that black pepper and the peppery smell, a lot of pepper on the taste. It's like prickly. Some of that is the cinnamon as well. A lot of cinnamon, but not overly done. For a chai latte stout, very appropriate. I think adding that coffee was really smart because the chai latte is like overwhelming a lot of the base stout. And that coffee helps kind of connect it back to a beer. So like that aroma where I was like, yeah, it's basically just straight chai latte smell. That coffee is the unsung hero of this beer. It's not overly done. It's not one of the dominating things, but it's definitely anchoring this into beer territory. And it could definitely easily not drink like a beer. So kudos to thinking to add coffee to this beer. Let's see. Black tea specifically, no. I wouldn't say like, oh yeah, I get black tea, but I do get what I think of when I think of chai latte spices. That coffee is connecting it to the base stout. Little bit of the coffee's doing that. The little bit of chocolate, little bit, Vanilla, not as much as I got in the aroma, but it is there, and it's adding to that chai latte experience. The milk sugar is probably adding some sweetness to this beer, adding maybe to that vanilla character a little bit as well. But yeah, I mean, definitely, as someone who loves both kinds of drinks, a stout and a chai latte, this is, I don't know what else to do to this beer, to make me as happy as I am that it drinks like both of those. And again, that coffee is the unsung hero. If you're not used to, because like even beyond like what you might get at Starbucks, like if you've made your own chai latte, actually I shouldn't say latte, if you made your own chai and haven't like super sweetened it up, numbed some of the spices with some kind of a milk. If you've not done those things, if you only know Starbucks or you haven't made it yourself without a lot of sweetness or milk, this might seem spicy to you. I like that, but like if you're like, man, I love Starbucks chai latte, I love stouts, this might take you a few sips to kind of get used to that spiciness. I love it though. I love it. I was at an Indian restaurant years ago, and I ordered a chai, and they brought me this very like watered down blah. And I'm like, and I saw them drinking some tea. So what are you guys drinking? They said, oh, we're drinking chai. I'm like, you guys are not drinking the same thing I am. And they said, no, we don't serve this to customers because, the American palate essentially is what they were getting at. And I'm not making a political statement about who is or is not an American. They were American as well. But like the bland palate that a lot of Americans can have. And I'm like, no. Like, this tastes watery to me. Please make me like the legit thing you guys are drinking. So they did. And, it's that kind of spiciness that was in their version of the drink that I'm getting out of this. And I love that. But again, like if you're not used to maybe quote unquote the real thing, it'll take you a few sips, but then I think you'll really get into it. So yeah, awesome beer. Thanks again, Chris. I really appreciate it, man. This is a trip and a half. Thank you guys for watching. Really appreciate that. Check me out on Instagram and Untappd. It's No Hype Beer Reviews at both those places. So always please like, comment, subscribe, and most importantly, imbibe. Cheers, everyone.